Hello everyone, it's Katie here from the Scrappy Sisters, and I am up with another layout for Confessions of a Paper Addict. Again, I am also using my January How to Kill a Kit with Style, so it is the Cocoa Vanilla Studio Happiness Collection. You're pretty much only going to see that collection from me this month. In fact, scrap that, I think you are only seeing me create layouts with this collection this month. And I am using the beautiful cut file. I mean, it is a beautiful cut file, but it's also called Beautiful from COAPA Cutfiles or Confessions of a Paper Addict. Everything, as always, will be linked in the description box down below, so make sure you go and check that out. I will also have links to the Facebook group. Come and hang out with us. Virginia releases a free cut file every month, at least one. In some months, she releases more than one, but you got to be there. You got to be there to get it. Now, these photos just of Lincoln and then Danny and I, he woke up from a nap one day. We were just taking silly photos, practicing our smiling, just being silly. There's not a huge story necessarily to go with these photos. They're just cute. And of course my ATG ran out of tape, so I'm just going to refill that on camera. I know a lot of people would edit this part out, but I actually like to leave it in because I think it's helpful sometimes for people to see it's not terribly difficult to refill an ATG. I think with this one, having said that, I do make a little mistake. But yeah, I do. I can see already as I'm putting it down. But I do come back and go, hang on a minute, that's not right. Look at me go, that's not right. But it doesn't take that long. And once you use it every day like I do, it becomes second nature to refill. So yeah, I sometimes just like to leave that part in so that you all can see that it's not too tricky. And if ATG is something that you like to use, yeah, I love it. So I can't recommend it enough. If you're from Australia and you want to know where to get them, I'm pretty sure Crazy Craft Obsession, the online store, has a few still in stock because I think this particular one is being discontinued. Now, you can still get tape for it, so you don't need to worry about that. I just use the generic tape. But you can also buy the Scotch brand tape as well. But yeah, anyway. Bit random, but that's what's happening. I am backing my photos on some pattern paper, so I had backed them in white cardstock before filming, and then I'm just coming in with some pattern papers from the collection, from the Happiness collection, some of the 6x8 papers these are, I think, and just backing those with a variety of contrasting patterns. I did choose this blue with like a dash, maybe would you call it a dash, as my background paper. I actually used this exact paper on two separate layouts this month. Now the B side of this, well, this is the B side actually. The A side of the paper is a beautiful floral. It's stunning, it really is. But I just wasn't loving that for a full 12x12 background. And I'm pretty sure for most of my layouts this month, I'm just looking, I think there's only two. Yeah, there are. There's only two that I have used kind of white cardstock as the background for. The rest are all pattern papers, which is very unusual for me. Normally I'm the other way around. But I was trying to kill my kit. Yeah, so make sure you come back at the end of the month to see how I did. Spoiler, I am filming this voiceover on the 8th of January, and I have already finished all of my January videos and using my January kit. So I could tell you now if I've killed it or not, but you are going to have to wait. You will need to wait until the end of the month to find out. But I've actually, I have finished my January creating. So my January creating, I should say, for our channel. So I'm very happy with that. So this beautiful cut file, not only is it beautiful, but it's just, I love using title cut files. You guys will probably just, I say this every time I use a title cut file on a layout. They are so easy and they make layouts so easy to put together. You don't have to worry about creating your own title for starters. And embellishing, I find when you use a cut file this large, you don't need a lot of embellishments. Now, obviously you can add a lot of embellishments. You do you add as many as you like. But ultimately you don't need a heap of them if you don't want. I have chosen to pop up two of my photos on foam. So just for interest's sake, add a little bit of dimension, but also, just because I like the look of that. And then this one here that's just of Lincoln on his own, I'm actually going to use the frame that's just to the left there to sort of frame, funnily enough, that photo. It didn't need it. Sure, it looks fine without it, but I just thought it looked cute and kind of, I don't know, brought your eye to that photo, I guess. Even though all the photos are cute, hence why I left them all in, even though the two bottom ones are essentially exactly the same. In fact, one of them, he looks a little sleepy. And the other one, he's super cute. He's got a cute smile. But I just added them all anyway. I am all for multi-photo. I think you guys know that, about me by now. But I am quite a lover of multi-photo layouts. Ever since I had a child and I take so many more photos, I have been really into multi-photos. So yeah, that's it. You will often see me use multi-photos. I was about to say nearly always, but that's not entirely true. I'm looking through my stack of layouts so far for the month. And I guess, so far, it's sort of 30% single photo, 70% multi-photo, maybe. So look, if I can tell a story with just one photo, I absolutely will. But often I just snap a whole heap of photos of, a particular occasion. And I can't always choose which ones I like the best. So I just print out a few. And I love using multi-photos on layout, so it works well. So you can see I fussy cut a whole heap of butterflies from the Happiness collection. There was one pattern paper that, had butterflies, so I fussy cut them all out. And in fact, I fussy cut them from 2 12x12 pattern papers. So that's a lot of fussy cut butterflies. And then the smaller ones are actually from the 6x8. Oh, there's none on this page, but in some of my other layouts, there's also some smaller versions of these, and that's from the 6x8 paper pad. And I fussy cut those as well. So there's a lot of butterflies. It's a reoccurring theme for my layouts this month because there was a lot of them. And tiny words are also a reoccurring theme. And now I have not used tiny words in a really long time, and I forgot how much I love them. So they go on most of my pages because, again, I'm trying to kill this kit. And I had 2 of these 6x12 sticker sheets, so I had a lot of tiny words to use. I'm also almost out of my glue. I'm waiting for Crazy Craft Obsession to get it back in again. Cassandra, if you're watching this, hopefully the glue is coming soon. I know that the art glitter glue, which is my go-to glue, is out of stock currently at the supplier, but I know Crazy Craft Obsession has it on order, so I am hoping it comes in soon. So what am I doing? I'm just adding, as I said, my tiny word stickers. I've actually added them in 4 places, which is a bit unusual for me. Normally I do, sort of go in thirds. And this isn't, strictly speaking, a grid layout. So, I haven't added the tiny word strips with my photos. I've just added them in 4 places because it just kind of worked. And then I'm going to come in with some splatters and we will be all done. So I am using my navy Heidi Swap Colour Shine, my gold Marabou art spray, acrylic art spray, in gold. And then I'm also using my Liquitex acrylic ink in titanium white. Fun. Lots of splatters. But I just felt like it needed it. I don't know. I love splatters. I add them to most of my layouts, but I just love the way that it just kind of, I don't know, it doesn't make your layout as flat, maybe. I don't know. I'm a big fan. As I said at the start, I will have everything linked in the description box down below. So there will be a link directly to the beautiful cut file, but also to the COAPA Etsy store in general. So you can browse the hundreds of cut files Virginia has. In fact, she might be nearly at 1,000 cut files. It's a lot, but you can browse to your heart's content. She does have some categories. So if you are specifically after, the more sort of popular categories like florals and titles and that type of thing, and background cut files and stuff, you can look under those specific categories, which is helpful. But everything will be linked there, and to the Facebook group where you can come, as I said, and hang out with us and get a free cut file every month, but also just come and have some fun. So I am finished. The close-up photo will be coming shortly, just cleaning off my desk. As you can see, my mixed media mat gets quite messy when I do splatters. But I will say this has saved my desk a lot. And I love this mixed media mat. The only thing I don't love about it is the light that reflects off it. But here is my close-up. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.